Hey guys, Ashley here, and today we're gonna get set up for our April plan with me. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. I hope you enjoy this video. If you are new here, please click that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And if you guys like the video, please thumbs it up. That also really helps me out. But let's go ahead and jump right in. So this is my bullet journal. It's an artist Loft from Michaels. And I already kind of got set up in general, but we're gonna go ahead and do everything together today. As I mentioned before in a previous video, I told you guys that I would show you how I created my own stickers that I used in my March spread. And we're just gonna go ahead. This is my bag where I store like my bullet journal stuff. I showed you guys this in my last video, but this is a cosmetics case. It's a Sony Keshunk that I got from Target, but I love it because I can fit my bullet journal in here. I can put my pens and stuff here. And I have these separate baggies where I store other things. I really love this bag for storing my on-the-go bullet journal items. It's so perfect the way that it fits and organizes everything. I'm actually going on a trip to Mexico soon. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I posted a travel planning bullet journal spread that I did to track what I'm packing and whatnot, but I'm probably gonna organize this around and put some other of my art supplies and whatnot in this bag and take this with me on my carry-on so that I can stay occupied on the plane, because that's gonna be a pretty long flight. But I love this bag, seriously, I can't recommend it enough. You can still get it at Target, and I would grab it now while you still can. But to get started, I have some of my sticker paper in here. So this is actually just shipping label paper. You can buy this anywhere, like Walmart. I'm pretty sure they even might carry it at Rite Aid, but you know, it's the Avery shipping label paper. I will try to link this in the description box in case you're trying to see exactly what it is, but this is just shipping label paper, and you peel off the back and it's a sticker. But I have been putting whatever I want on here and turning them into my own stickers, especially with watercolor, because I kind of don't like to put watercolor directly into my bullet journal because I don't like how it warps the pages. So I've been doing it on here, cutting it out, and then putting those stickers into my bullet journal. You could also print things on here, draw things on here, use markers, do whatever you want. Like, it's just, you're just creating your own stickers. So the possibilities there are pretty endless. This is my little tools case. And then behind that I have another one. This is kind of my travel watercolor case that I have for my bullet journal stuff. So I'm just gonna get that out and get that ready. I keep my watercolor stuff in here, and it's great because it's like this plastic so it doesn't make a mess. But I have my Winsor Newtons in here. This is my Winsor Newton watercolor set, and it comes with a tiny little brush, but I don't really use this. I more use the watercolor brushes, which I have right here. These are just, you guys have seen this before, they're just the brushes that you fill up and you can squeeze out the water for the paint. I keep a paper towel in here to wipe my watercolors on, and then I have two gold watercolors in here that I just keep in these plastic baggies. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. I think that I want to do maybe a butterfly theme for this month's bullet journal spread, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a sped up of me doing the butterflies on here as stickers with the watercolor, and then you guys can see me create my stickers, because a lot of you wanted to see how I actually go about doing that. So that's what we're gonna show you here, and then we'll get into actually utilizing them in the spread. Okay, now I just quick sketched this out on the paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with watercolor. I'm gonna go right over the lines that I made because I'm gonna be able to see it through the watercolor, and then I'm gonna fill in what I need to with a black marker over top of the watercolor. So we can kind of be messy about this. It doesn't really matter at this point. apologize if my hands are blocking any of this, but I kinda can't help it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling in. And there you have it. That's pretty cool, right? That was so simple. We just filled in with watercolor and you could go right over top of it with marker. This one's gonna be my main butterfly. That's very detailed. I'm gonna make a couple of tiny ones to stick on separately. Just gonna go ahead and cut this guy out. In my little tool case here, I have these little foldable scissors. Let me just show you these. It's pretty neat. They fold up. And then you just turn it into little mini scissors that you can take on the go. I'm gonna use these to kind of fussy cut this butterfly out. Whenever I'm cutting out my stickers, I tend to leave a tiny little white border around the edge. And then you see I have a sticker that I can use in my spread. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some other things ready to go so that I can show you what I'm gonna do with my stickers. Okay, so as you can see, I just made a couple of little mini simplified butterfly stickers. And we can go ahead and get ready for our monthly cover sheet. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but I kind of put this circle here. Okay, so now that I have my ring of butterflies around my month, I'm gonna go ahead and lay my sticker down. Just gonna peel the backing off. It's gonna run onto the other page. Just gonna make sure I crease here so that I can still fold and handle my page, you know? And then that's fine if it runs over to the other page. So now I have my butterfly down. I'm just gonna take my other butterflies, and the fact that they're stickers allows me to kind of overlap them. So as you can see here, I have my butterflies for my April spread. I have my monthly overview, and over here I have my habit trackers for water, workout, and self-care. And this I'll just fill in a box for all the days that I've done that. Now we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the weeklies, which this one is gonna be the one that I work on in this video. But quickly I'm gonna show you how I went about cutting my pages. I just counted 10 boxes over. I'm just gonna make sure that my Fiskars line is on that dotted line. And you're just gonna go ahead and cut the page. And then you have the shorter page here. You could leave it like this if you want. This next step is not necessary, but I go ahead and get my quarter and rounder because I like to round these corners. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my pages in there. I just think it makes it look more finished. Like I said, it's all down to preference, whatever you like to do. But that's how I get these like Dutch doors in between my weekly. But we're gonna be working on the second week because I already did the first week because I wanted to see how it was gonna pan out. But yeah, so you know that I'm a fan of using the Dutch doors if you've seen previous videos. So I can have more space for my dailies. So I have 3 of these Dutch door pages in here. And much like this spread, it's going to allow me to have a weekly overview on my sides that you can see no matter which way the doors are facing. And then I can have a lot of space here in between to fill out my dailies and have more of like a detailed schedule. So that's what we are gonna do here. actually saw this idea and I thought it was genius from Coffee Monster Co. And I know that they saw somebody else do it, but I cannot for the life of me remember who they said like started this idea, but I thought it was pretty clever, so I wanted to give it a go. I struggle with feeling like sometimes I don't have enough space to fill in everything that I want to. Alright guys, so that's actually pretty simple. You know, this spread, it's not that crazy aside from having to cut these out. Everything else about it is pretty easy. So as you can see, I've got my overview on my sides. I can see my weekly overview no matter what page I'm on. I have a whole column here for notes, anything that I gotta write down. I have plenty of space for each day. I can write down all my tasks. I can break it down by hour if I want to. I just went ahead and did little butterflies to put my numbers in and wrote out the day at the top and flip this. I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I love having. I have all this room for Saturday, Sunday, even though my overview is just the weekend in general. But I love this setup because this allows me to write down so much more detail. I'm the kind of person that will really forget things if I don't put down all my detail in my planner. I am very forgetful. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked this April plan with me and this idea for a setup along with my butterfly theme that I went and did. Let me know if you have any requests of videos that you guys want to see and I would gladly get those up for you. I can do a lot of different things, you know, like I have ideas in mind, I just haven't gotten to them yet, but let me know what you want to see down in the comments down below. And if you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram. And like I said, if you're new here, welcome, please subscribe.